What is up, bass heads? All my mechanics, all my barbers out there, YouTube, Facebook. It's your boy, OG Soda Pop Kid, coming to you direct. I am outside today. I decided it's nice out, man, about 75 degrees. I decided I would finally get out here and do some testing. All right, with these Terra Amp MDAKs and let me show these to you since I got the doors open. I finally brought this out. This thing hasn't been out since 2022, and it was only out 5 times last season, and I did not compete. And a couple of those times it was out, it was at the mechanic shop, man. So I didn't compete. I street beated it maybe twice last summer. You know, let me break these seats down. I wanted to make sure everything was still working, y'all. All right, I wanted to make sure everything was still working. Everything's still working. I wanted to shoot a couple burps through here to see if my score changed, if it went up any. And you know, the funny thing about all of this is, these speakers are not broken in still. These American bass HD V2 blue baskets. These things are not hardly broken, man. Not hardly. And this window, I ain't never seen my window move so doggone much, especially from the bottom half of it. I actually thought it was going to break. I was scared because it flexed something stupid. And I thought it was going to break, man. I really did. But my scores remains a little bit up, man. I did a 162.03 was the highest score I could get. Back in 2021, it's doing a 162.08 now, so it went up a few smidges. Like 0.05 temps. Yeah, okay. Any given day that can change, man, but I'm gonna go and drive and play it a little bit, and it's dirty, it needs a bath real bad. Real bad, man. It's been sitting in that unit collecting mad dust. And a lot of you guys on YouTube haven't really got to really see it. Really see it. You know what I mean? All you've been seeing me do is videotape the engine. And I've been going through it the last couple of weeks, man, with this belt chirp and stuff. So you know what I did? I brought one of those Dayco diagnostic, them diagnostic laser kits, man, that you put on your pulleys to check to see if your pulley alignment is straight. I got one of them, and I spent about a good 5 hours, when was this? Yesterday after work, man. You know, down in here, lining up, making sure the pulleys was aligned. And you know what the weird thing is? The passenger side, like from the crank and every pulley on the passenger side, was straight. Lined up. When I got to on the driver's side, my fault. From the crank and every pulley on the driver's side was all lined up. And then I get to this side. This was the side that I was always having problems with. Now, the guys that did this bracket, like I said, they took this bracket off of a 1990 Chevy TPI throttle body and made it go on here, and they added a little, their little somethings to it to make all 4 of these alternators fit. And they was telling me that this side is kind of offset on the engine somewhere, just causing this side to stick out a little bit. No, to stick in, to go inward. Okay, so I got these pulleys like shimmed out, like 2 shims on each one of these and only 1 shim out on those, over on the driver's side. You know what I mean? To get it to line up. And of course it didn't line up with that laser tool. You know what I mean? It wasn't saying, so I made everything line up. And guess what? I was having complications when I lined everything up, actually. The belt kept trying to fly off the tensioners. Or the idler pulley. It tried to fly off this idler pulley. That's what it tried to do. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay. All right, so I started stepping out. I'm going to step that out again. I'm going to step that out some more so it can land right in the middle. Yeah, it kept pushing forward. And so then I had to realign them, almost right back to where they was. It's like this side wants to be crooked or something. I don't know, because this ain't exactly lined up. The laser tool was on point. That thing's on point. But this side here don't want to be lined up. It's like it don't want to be lined up. It's funny. It don't want to be lined up. It's funny. That's funny. So I basically had to move it all back to where it was. The only thing I did different is I made these, the belt go right in the middle. So those are 8 groove alternator pulleys right there. This is a 6 groove belt, 6 rib belt. Everything's 6 rib except for those pulleys, and the idlers are 8 rib wide because I wanted to fall right in the middle of them. Okay? So I'm going to have to move. I'm going to space that out some more. This is crazy. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, so it wants to be that way. So I put it almost back to where it was. You know what I mean? That's what I did. So, yeah, but anyway, I did a 162.08 from a 162.03. And I'm going to show you that these speakers are still stiff as a board. I got these speakers on back in 2001 when they first came around. These things are stiff. I'm pushing on them, man. These things are still stiff as a board. Still. I'm pushing on them. They're still stiff as bricks. So, you know, I basically shot almost a whole 8K through these just now. Volume 30 would give me 8,000 watts if it's still doing it. So I basically just burped the whole, if not the whole 8K through these just now, man. These here. Just so y'all know. Okay? Alright. Alright, so I'm going to just take it for a little drive. You know, and get some gas, put some gas in it. And then I'm going to end up giving this thing a bath, man. Because this thing is like hella dirty. Just some garage dust. Alright, like I said, everything is working. Everything is working. Alright, everything is working. Everything is definitely working. Definitely working. Definitely working. Definitely working. Alright, y'all. Just wanted to give y'all an update. Like I said, I was out here testing. I decided to come out and do some testing, man. This thing hasn't been outside in a grip. Alright. Soda Pop Kid. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Over and out. Peace.